Alright, so given that sin x plus cos x equals to 1 over 5, find tan x. Solution. Okay, I'll just go ahead and rewrite this. Sin x plus cos x equals to 1 over 5. Alright, so we are looking for the value of tan x. Now, a good way to start is to square both sides. Square both sides. If you square both sides of this, we have sin x plus cos x all squared will be the same as 1 over 5 all squared. Okay, upon expansion, this is sin squared x plus cos squared x plus 2 sin x cos x is equals to 1 over 25, right? 1 squared is 1, 5 squared is 25. Okay, now you need to quickly recall that our sin squared x plus cos squared x is 1. That is, this part is 1. That's the trigonometric identity. And also, 2 sin x cos x is the same as sin 2x. Okay, so we need to use these two identities to further simplify our expression. So what do we have? We have 1. That means this one can be written as 1, right? Then plus sin 2x equals to 1 over 25. So we can subtract 1 from both sides so that we can have sin 2x equals to 1 over 25 minus 1. Okay, and which can be rewritten as sin 2x equals to 1 over 25 minus, okay, this can be written as 25 over 25, right? Such that if you subtract this, we have minus 24 over 25 as our sin 2x. Alright, so using this same identity 1 here, we can also write this same expression, this same identity using 2x instead of x here. Okay, if you do that, you see that cos square x can be written as 1, let me write this in red ink, 1 minus sin squared x, right? Which implies that cos square x, or cos x is equal to the square root of 1 minus sin squared x. So we can get our cos x, since we know our cos 2x, cos 2x is going to be 1 minus sin squared x. So upon doing that, we'll see that our cos 2x is square root of 1 minus negative of 24 divided by 25 all squared. Okay, which upon simplification, this will give us what? The square root of. Now you can just use the idea of difference of 2 squared if you are not somebody that likes to express, to expand. If you don't want to expand this, you can just write this as 1 minus of 24 over 25 and 1 plus 24 over 25. Okay, so this can also be rewritten as this, and this will give you the same way you can write it as 25 over 25 minus 24 over 25. Okay, everything inside the square root, then 25 over 25 plus 24 over 25. So this is just to make things easy. Then upon simplification, you see that this is the same thing as 1 over 25 times what? Times 49 over 25. Okay, so our cos 2x, okay, let's just repeat cos 2x to be consistent. So our cos 2x will simply give us what? The square root of 49. There's a mistake here. This is 1 over 25. Square root of 4 over 25, which will eventually give us 7 over 25. Yes, this will give us 7 over 25. So cos 2x is equals to 7 over 25. Now, another identity that will help us further here is to recall that sin 2x over cos 2x can be written as tan 2x, right? So meaning that tan 2x is equals to what we have already obtained. We have already gotten the value of sin 2x up here as negative 24 over 25. okay, all divided by, and our cos 2x is 7 over 25, meaning that tan 2x is simply minus 24 over 7. It's going to give us minus 24 over 7. So now that we have gotten our tan 2x to be minus 24 over 7, another interesting identity here is to recall that, that tan 2x can be written as 2 tan x all over 1 minus tan squared x. Okay, this is another identity that will let us, so that we can, our target is to obtain tan x, but what we have so far is tan 2x. So we can use this identity to get the value of what? Of tan x. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and box this. Okay, so now what is our tan 2x? Tan 2x has been obtained up here as minus 24 over 7. So let's just bring that here. So we have minus 24 over 7 equals to 2 tan x over 1 minus tan squared x. Okay, I'll just say, let's just go ahead and say, let tan x that we have here so far, let it be y, so that we have, instead of us repeating tan x every time, let's just represent our tan x to be y, such that we have minus 24 over 7 equals to 2y over 1 minus y squared, right? So we can cross multiply here such that we have negative 24 into bracket 1 minus y squared equals to 14y, right? Upon expansion, we have negative 24 plus 24y squared equals to 14y, right? So we can rearrange. If we rearrange this in the general form, we have 24y squared minus 14y minus 24 equals 0. So this is obviously a quadratic equation. Okay, you can decide to solve this by factorization method or formula method, or whichever method. Now I will be using factorization method. So observe that we will need to find a factor that multiplies to give 24 times 24. I think that's 576 y squared. That multiplies to give 576 y squared and adds up to give negative 14. Okay, if you solve that, you see that the factors are negative, they're going to be negative 32 and positive 18. It's going to be the factors. So automatically we can get our solution straight up and say y is going to be positive 32 divided by 24, and y is going to be 18, negative 18 divided by 24. Okay, such that you can simplify this further to get your y to be 4 over 3, right? And y, because 3 also goes here, simplify to minus 3 over 4. So therefore we can conclude that, since now we assumed that y is tan x up here, we assumed that we should let our tan x be y. So we can conclude that our tan x is 4 over 3, or tan x is negative 3 over 4. So we have been able to provide solution to the problem.